You will never guess who I've been speaking to.
Who's this now?
Okay, do you know who Chris Riley is?
I can't say I do.
Okay, I didn't think you did. But I'll tell you who does. Scott Disick, from Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Ah, yeah, my mate Scott, I know.
Yeah, so your mate, he's had a reading from him and he said it is unreal.
Okay, sounds a bit far-fetched if you ask me.
Yeah, I know you don't really believe in it, but I do. So I think I am going to go and see him.
You carry on, babe. You carry on. You don't want money, you do what you like.
Let me try and persuade you then. Okay, he's had 30,000 5-star reviews on Trustpilot in only 6 months. So if that's not good, then I don't know what is.
30,000 5-star reviews. That's pretty good. So what's the deal then?
Okay, so the deal is for just £10, you get a 10-minute reading.
Oh, and looky here. I've just found his Instagram. His @ is Chris Riley Psychic. You got to be over 18 and all calls are recorded and you need the bill payer's permission. But what he's going to tell me, which I don't know.
I don't know, but I want to do it, so I'm booking him in.
Oh, you tell us we're going to be a billionaire in a couple of years' time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so call 0330 201 9605 and use the code LiamMillie for a £10 reading, or head to chrisrileypsychic.com for more info. Riley is spelled Riley.
Jackman, yeah, the Jackman.
Who are...
Oh, now you sound old.
I'm not 30.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on. Hello and welcome back to our podcast, hosted by myself, Liam Reardon, and my girlfriend, Millie Court. Don't forget to follow us on socials at Liam and Millie Podcast on Instagram and TikTok.
Make sure you subscribe, like, comment on our YouTube. And also, if you would like to write to us, then you can about absolutely anything. And that's Liam and Millie at sonymusic.com. Hey, babe.
Hello. We're apart this week. We were together last week and we're back apart again this week.
I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
It's been a while. It's been about a couple of days, but it feels like it's been a while.
No, it hasn't been a couple of days. A couple of days was Sunday. I literally saw you ages ago.
Yeah, it's been it's the 8th day today. So
8
yeah,
days.
if you class that as ages, then yeah, it's been ages.
Do you not think that's ages?
It's been a week, just over a week, and it feels like it's been over a week. Am I missing you? Yeah, I'm missing you a bit. But now we get to catch up on this podcast and I get to hear everything.
I thought that you didn't miss me unless it had been 2 weeks.
So this thing ages ago, and when I'd be with Millie and then I go back to Wales, this was when we were first together.
And Liam didn't even like me.
We lived together in Essex, right? I spent every minute with her. And then I'd go back to Wales, and by the time I get home, she texts me, "Oh, do you miss me already?" And I'm like,
no, I'd be like, "Oh,
not really,
you.
no, I just left you."
I'm like, "I miss you so much. Like, you've gone." Like, I'm like joined at the hip with you by this point because we haven't left each other's side. He'll go back and I go, like, "Miss you," and he doesn't say it back. And I go, "Do you not miss me?" He said, "Well, no, not really." I said, "Okay, well, how long until you do then? Like, what, in an hour? In a day?" He goes, "No, probably about 2 weeks."
Yeah, if we just start missing you, it takes about 2 weeks. But that's how we used to be. How
muggy is that? That is actually pure mugginess.
I miss you after a couple of days now. I do miss you after a couple of days.
No,
I miss you nagging me.
You left me on Monday and got the train back home, and I had a message from you as soon as you got home. Miss you, wish you came to Wales with me.
Yeah, I do. When we're together for a long period of time, and then I go back to Wales, for that first day or two, it's like I got a bit of a withdrawal symptom. So then I'm like, I struggle to sleep. I struggled to sleep all week last week when I wasn't next to you. Yeah, because I'm just used to sleeping with you, and I was going to bed a bit later then. But yeah, back on track on my sleeping now. I've been getting up early a bit. I was up at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, what have you even been doing? I know that we've obviously been on the phone and stuff, but...
I've been chilling. I've been working and going to the gym.
Back to no drinking?
No drinking. We had a few drinks in Berlin, didn't we? But since Berlin, I haven't touched the alcohol. What I've been drinking is water, training, healthy life, fit. My strength has gone through the roof. Speaking of which, my Lumi tub arrived. So I've now got an ice bath, cold tub for outside, which I cannot wait to go home now after this and set it up and start using it.
The hell.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder how we're even together.
So what's been going on with you? Tell me, because you've been keeping things from me. You don't tell me things anymore. You say, keep it for the pod. So I can't wait to hear it all.
Friday, it was one of those days where everything just went wrong.
Yeah, I know. I've heard a bit of it. You have told me a bit of it, but I wish I could have, come for to do more, but I tried my best on the phone. But yeah, tell us what happened.
Basically, Friday morning, I'm thinking, great, it's like basically start of the weekend, really, isn't it? And I think I had to go to my warehouse unit and do some stuff for Scythe, my jewelry brand, and got in my car. I woke up, had a cup of coffee, bit of toast and Marmite, just how I start most of my mornings. Love it.
Nice.
And get in my car. Now, as you know, obviously I'm moved house, so it's a new place. And where my driveway is, as you come out, I'm like, have to reverse out. There's a big brick wall next to the entrance. So as I'm reversing now, I'm thinking, I need to go this way. So I thought I need to swing round like that into the road like that. Just completely forgot that there was a wall there on my driveway, and I have scraped my whole car. Literally the whole side of my car. The wheel arch just snapped off. It's scratched, dented. The noise, and I thought I killed someone. I was like, what the hell is that? Like, put the emergency brakes on, scared. But then
Thank God, just a wall.
I know. The only way to get out of it was to just go through it. I just was scratching even more. Oh my God. And I got out and I thought, please don't be bad, please don't be bad. And I was like, it's not going to be bad. I like to manifest, and I like to think things positively. And I was like, it's going to be so fine. I'm going to walk around. It's going to be like a slight scratch. No. It was so bad.
It was bad.
I've actually dropped it into the garage today. So from that point on then, I've panicked and thought, oh my gosh, I'm actually supposed to be handing my car back. Like, I've got it on finance. And I was like, well, I can't hand it back like this. I need to get it fixed. Sent pictures to like some local garages near me. Got quoted $7,000.
Wow.
7K, and I was like, this can't be real. This is the first quote that come back, and
it was
like, you're going to have to go for insurance. And I was like, no, because then my insurance is going to go up loads of money, and oh no, like, what do I do? But I thought, I'm not forking out 7K. Like, what the hell?
It was a lot though. Like, it was like 2 doors and the wheel arch.
It's going over 2 doors. It's basically the whole left side of my car. And I thought, okay, do you know what? I'm going to spin this into a positive and try and just like, it could have been so much worse. I could have been in a car crash. Someone could have died. Like, what the hell? Like, it could be so much worse. Actually, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just a car. It's a bit of paint. We can get over it.
Just a car.
Just a car.
So I thought, I'm going to get on with my day, just pretend that it didn't happen. I'm driving about now. I'm like pottering about, got things to do before the weekend, blah, blah, blah. And I'd booked myself for a massage at like 4:00 in the afternoon. Never been to this massage place before. Went to the massage place. I've come in. It's on like the high street of where I live. Straight away, bad vibes. When like the decor of somewhere is just giving, this isn't clean.
It was just dirty, was it? Or were you trying to insinuate that like stuff goes on there?
Well, it's giving Berlin Thai massage.
Giving
vibes.
Berlin. Semen over the sofas and stuff.
Do you know what I mean? Anyway, when I've come in, it's not just a massage place. People getting their nails done there. There's like a foot spa thing there. There's a sunbed in the front of the shop. But like,
little fish things there? Getting the dead skin off your feet?
Yeah. I thought they were banned.
Well, they got that, it's a shithole.
Well, I weren't getting it done.
Yeah, I know, but if they offer that service, it's a bit scummy, isn't it?
It was just very strange.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, do you know what? Like, I'm in here now. I've paid for it. Like, let's just see. But I thought, oh, there'll be like a nice like massagey bit at the back or something. No, she's just taken me into this room that literally looks like a actual cupboard. It's a cupboard with like the Hoover, like shelving with like loads of shit all in it.
Ugh.
Like, yeah, like a sink that's like got mold on it. And I was like, oh my God, do I say no? Like, do I just turn around and be like, oh, do you know what? Actually, I've got an emergency. I was too scared. I had to go through it. And then as well, I don't know why I do this. Like, I need to stick up for myself sometimes. But like, I went in there and the room was freezing as well. And obviously I'm like naked. And like, I've got on the bench. She was like, is temperature all right for you? One thing that she did ask me. And I said, yeah, it wasn't. Freezing
She literally
cold.
asked you a question. You could say no or yes. The fuck? How much you pay for it?
Yeah, 50 quid.
50 quid.
I should have known. I should have known because
Yeah, but you can have a nice massage for 50 quid as long as it's, but that's obviously just a shit massage. And after that, then you have a fine in your car as well then for parking.
I've walked out, over and done with, see the car fine, the parking fine on my car. I said, you're having me on, aren't you? And I got a phone call as I'm on my way home from the massage parlour. Hey, you just left without paying.
Oh, no.
And I went, oh, sorry, I thought I booked it like through an online service. I thought I booked it online. She said, no, you selected pay at checkout, like once it's done. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, can you like send me a link and like pay for it? She was like, no, we don't do that. You selected pay at checkout and the activity has been completed now. So you need to come back in and pay for it.
How far away was you?
Luckily only like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's fine then.
Still, I was like, can this day get any worse?
Okay, so you've been watching I'm a Celeb, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Seen a couple of clips. Dean, I'm not a fan of Dean. Dean is...
Don't slag off Dean.
I'm not slagging him off. I say I'm not a fan of him.
Slagging him off.
I'm entitled to have an opinion on him. The way he spoke to Alan, give me a minute. I need a minute to wake up.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I think that bit was like, he didn't need to be like that. However, he had just woken up. I'm trying to think of like both sides of the story. He shouldn't be speaking to Alan. Is his name Alan?
Alan, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he
Corey.
shouldn't be speaking to Alan like that. But I think everything else, like, he's been quite fun to watch though.
Well, I mean, we watched it all. I've seen a couple of clips and you haven't come across very well. But I'd love to do it. I'd love to do the challenges.
What challenges would you want to do?
Give me some kangaroo testicles and some cow tongue or something.
You actually reckon you could do the eating challenge?
I think I'd do the eating challenge. Remember we had to do on Love Island, we had to do the food challenge where we had to...
Oh, yeah.
Me and Millie knew each other for 5 days, right? And we had the challenge, the food challenge. So I had a big counter full of food. I had to put it in my mouth, run and meet up Millie halfway, and I have to pull all the food from my mouth into her mouth, sort of regurgitate into her mouth like a bird. And she would run over there and put it onto a plate and make the plate look as much food on the plate as presentable as possible.
Yeah, and who won?
Like, we won. And I think like only 5 days knowing someone, it definitely gets you to normal a little bit better. Spitting gravy and stuff in your mouth.
That's worse for me because you was literally spitting it in my mouth. Like all you had to do was like put it in your mouth and then like that's not even that bad. Like it's from like the cup or the plate. Yeah, but you're like putting it in your mouth and then squirting it in mine and you were like purposely trying to like squirt it all over my face and stuff.
Yeah, I like squirting over your face.
And I made it look presentable. But I think for me that challenge would be what I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to do the eating ones. I don't think I'd be able to do any of the height ones either because heights scare me. But like put me in a like tunnel underground and let rats and spiders crawl all over me. I think I could do it.
I could do it, but I'm not scared of spiders, but I just like don't like things going in, like the thought of it going in my ears and up my nose and stuff.
You're actually a bit more of a pussy when it comes to like insects and stuff than me.
Speaking of I'm a Celebrity, the jungle, being in Australia, we're actually going down under ourselves, aren't we?
We have officially booked Australia for Christmas. And are you scared of the spiders there? Because you do realise that there's going to be some big old fat boy spiders. However, I don't know about Sydney. When I went in January this year, me and Chloe went for 2 weeks, didn't we? We didn't see one spider.
I think in the city you see a lot less. Like my best mate Charlie's living in Sydney and he doesn't see many snakes, doesn't see many spiders.
I think it's different when it's like, okay, I'm going to do a challenge and I'm going to be locked in a bloody coffin and snakes crawling over me and then you know it's coming, compared to you're in your house, your own home where you feel safe and like you saw a snake. Like that's scarier.
Yeah, that.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Or like if it like came up on the toilet.
Bit little pecker.
Yeah, literally.
Have you seen snakes on a plane?
Everything is a movie reference.
I've had enough of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
We don't need to talk about the film. It's going to be our first Christmas, actually, like that I know that Liam hasn't either. Like the first one that we haven't been, home for. Like first Christmas that I've ever spent in a different country.
Same. First Christmas away from family, different country.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun. So me, Millie, Chloe and Aaron are all staying together. Shugs is staying like 5 minutes away. It's going to be fun.
I don't think I think my mum was all right about it because when my mum and dad aren't together, I spent Christmas with my mum last year. So we basically like alternate. It's a bit different now. I'm with
Where did you spend Christmas with your mother last year?
At your house.
Ooh, just checking. You forgot then.
I know, I was thinking, did I? And then I was like, yeah, no, my mum came to Wales, but Liam's parents go to Barbados for a whole month and they've been doing that for like the past 2 years. And this year they're going for 2 months. So Liam's parents aren't there.
Yeah, they go for 60 days. They're living it up. They leave like Christmas Eve and then they don't come back to like mid-February.
What the hell?
I know. Living their life.
Yeah, so I spent it with my mum last year. This year was with my dad. And I rang and told my dad and I said, oh, Dad, I'm going to Australia for Christmas this year. I went, yeah, well, in his Cockney accent. Oh, yeah, of course you do it on the year that you're meant to see me.
Oh, bless him.
And I was like, oh, sorry. So I think he was a little bit annoyed about that one.
Yeah. We did see him last year. We saw him for a couple of days, like Boxing Day.
Well, obviously I still see him like over Christmas, but I mean Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Christmas Day and then Boxing Day I'll either go to mum's or whatever. But so I won't be doing that. But I said to Dad, look, me and Liam I'm 27, Liam's 25. There's not going to be long. I've got probably 5 to 7 years in me before I'm going to have big responsibilities where I can't just get up and leave the country and go and spend Christmas in Australia. I'm going to have kids.
Responsibilities?
Huh?
Kids, is that what you're talking about? 7? Yeah,
Kids.
7 years.
No. You're 5.
I think you said 5 to 7 years. I think it's more the 7 years it's going to be.
Don't think so. But 7 years, I'll have 3 by then.
Well, you're obviously going to be cheating on me with another man then.
If that's what's got to happen, that's just going to happen. If you don't want to have kids with me, then guess what, mate?
I do
You're
have
dumped.
kids with you, but I think 7 years time is a nice number.
No,
so you'll be
you're
28.
25 and you said you'd be 30.
Yeah, 30. Maybe we can have one. Maybe we'll get a dog, is it, when I'm 30?
Exactly. So if we have a dog, we can't fly to Australia.
We'll have kids when you're about 40.
Shut up. I'll be long gone by then, mate. Literally on to the next one.
Do you think we'll be having sex when you're 40?
Yeah. What do you mean? Do you?
Well, people tend to stop, don't they, after the kids and stuff?
Who knows?
Well, I'll still be young by the time you're 40. I'll still be like 35.
You're not 5 years younger than me.
I'm teasing.
So yeah, basically that's what I said on fault. Liam, I know for a fact you will love this. So as I said, me and Chloe went to Sydney, Bondi, this January just gone, and we had the best time ever. And I said, Liam, you're not going to want to leave. Like you need to come. We need to go together and we need to experience this. And I was trying to persuade him for ages. Let's go for a month. He's gone, no, like let's do 2-3 weeks. And I like calculated it all up and like, I was like, oh, this is how much it is for 3 weeks, but this is how much it is for 4 weeks. And it literally didn't make a difference in price. So I persuaded you. But this is the thing, our jobs, we're very, very lucky and very grateful that we can basically do we're doing this podcast remotely, so we'll be able to film the podcast whilst we're out there as well, which I think you guys will like, and that's great for me. I'm sure Liam's will go to the same gym as Charlie and he's do his PT stuff because Liam wants to get his PT qualifications, don't you?
I would, yeah. That's what I'm doing. So I'm working towards.
We can do that anywhere. So why the not do it in Australia?
Yeah, exactly. Spoiler alert as well. Being as we're staying with Aaron and Chloe in Australia, we are going to be doing a podcast from Australia and they will be featuring it.
I haven't asked Chloe yet, but she'll be there. So I'll be like, get on now.
Yeah. Yeah. So there'll be 4 of us on there outside in the sun, drinking, drinky poos. So
I think we've rambled on about a lot that's been gone on this week. It doesn't make any sense.
Went on for long, that did. That Millie's week went on for it felt like 6 months. Millie's week there.
Hey, it was a bad day in Millie's world.
Day. Anyway, it's time for our question of the week. And this week's question of the week is your worst birthday gift that you've ever received.
We have indeed.
Like you do, you write in and tell us
Like you
The question.
do.
Answer the question. So, Millie, you want to start us off?
£7 from my dad. Yeah, that would be from you to me
Shut up. £7
for Christmas this year.
And then you have it in coins, all coins. A box of tampons during COVID.
Tampons should be free.
What's the COVID thing got to do with it?
I don't know, but that's like what?
My ex broke up with me because he couldn't afford to buy me a birthday present. Oh, that's sad. Bless
My
him.
sister bought me a voucher for a tear trough procedure, even though I didn't ask for it.
What's a tear trough procedure?
Basically, people get like filler injected into their tear trough. Like, can you like on your eye bags underneath?
Yeah.
So basically what she's saying is her sister is telling her she needs tear trough filler without
Okay,
her even
so why would you
realising.
need it? Have you got like bags or something, is it? Or you got like
Well, some
tear
people
all
have
time?
really like hollow underneath their eyes, yeah, and it's like
Is there anything
really
to do with like tears?
yeah, if you cry loads. So then you're going to need it.
Yeah, I'm a crybaby.
Pussy hole.
A scratch card they already scratched with £2 one on it.
That's quite funny.
A present I had given them for Christmas was returned back to me. Yeah. Thing is, I don't, the buying stuff situation, I think when you're adults, it's just, you
Hard.
stop it. Because it's like, no, but like,
Yeah.
you're buying shit when no one wants. You go to the back of the cupboard. Like, and then you wrap it up a year later and give it to someone else. Like, I don't need 15 boxes of matchmakers for Christmas. Like,
But this is the thing, isn't it? It's all like, it's really nice to like actually sit down and like gift someone something, but we're all spending money here. I'm spending money and you're spending money on me, like vice versa, on things that we actually don't want. When actually, if we just said, let's not, I'll save that money that I was going to spend on you and actually just buy myself something that I like.
But you actually like, yeah. But then what happens, let's not buy each other this year. But then the one person always like, oh, maybe I'll get him a little something. I don't want him to get me anything, but I'll get him something. And then the other person, they're feeling bad then because they didn't get you anything.
Is that you hinting like you don't want to do Christmas presents?
I just find
year?
it's stressful and like families and Christmas. Obviously, you get your kids nice stuff. Or what? You can get your kids anything for Christmas and stuff. As a teenager, it was boxes and socks, and now it's my favorite gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I used to hate having like boxes and socks.
You
and
think,
like,
well, I don't want that. I don't
want
about that.
Like people send me clothes. I don't want clothes. I want games. I want like football. I don't want clothes. Like I don't wear any clothes when I was a kid. Run around the house naked. Now though, that's obviously the best present. Like I don't want games anymore. I think
it's because when you're older, you like just don't put the energy into like buying yourself like new underwear and socks. Like you only do it when you really need it and all your socks have gone missing or like I actually had a knicker clear out the other day. No joke. I had knickers in my knicker drawer that was there since college, and I used to go to Topshop and I used to buy these like boxer knickers and they were like Disney print.
Yeah, I think I've seen them ones on you.
No, genuinely. And I kept them for so long. So actually shout out Topshop because the fact that the knickers lasted that long, I used to wear them because they were like my favourite period knickers. And then recently I went and as I cleared through them, I realised they all had holes in them. And I was like, Millie, you're actually like rank now. And I decided to buy myself new knickers.
Yeah, you can never have enough boxers or knickers or socks because I tell you what, I bought thousands of pairs of socks over the years. And I couldn't even find a pair for my feet this morning. I've actually got a pair of Millie's on. I got an NKD pair of socks on.
Oh, so you're stealing my socks now?
Yeah, that's one thing about Millie. She's going to have enough socks.
I also noticed something else that was missing. I thought, where's that gone?
What?
One of my crotchless pairs of knickers.
You are crotchless. What does crotchless mean?
Are you stealing my knickers?
No.
Crotchless. Do you know what crotchless means?
No.
So it's like knickers, and then like where your like bits are, it's like cut out so it can like all hang down.
I didn't know you had a pair of them. What? So they're like just knickers with no bottoms in it?
Yeah. So like basically you're wearing knickers, but like they're easy access.
I've never seen them on you.
Yeah, because
didn't know you owned a pair.
I don't want to wear them, but like I noticed
never
they
easy
were
access
gone.
me. It's like a mission trying to get in there.
I realised they were gone. And I thought you wanted to try them on and do some, test out the old crotchless and
Try them on.
see how it hang down. Last one, my nan thought she got me hand cream, but got me lube instead.
Nice. Does the same job, kind of.
Yeah, it. Lube comes in handy every now and then, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, ever had an ex-girlfriend or a friend who's bought you a weird present?
No, I'm sure my mother, when I was younger, bought me like a Hooters magazine. Which wasn't bad. It was fucking brilliant. That was. I loved that.
You were loving that.
Yeah, I think we were in Florida, I think. We were in Hooters. And they sell the magazines. I said, Mom, can I have a magazine? She said, no, you can't. I said, come on, I'm at that age now. I need to start looking at stuff like this. I said, I need to start. And this is going to be, how old was I?
So you've been a creep from day one?
Yeah, I was like 10. I was like, I'm getting that age now, Mom. I need to start seeing this sort of stuff.
Oh my God, that is actually so rank. And then she caught you having a little tug over it, didn't you?
No, shut up now. Name me a bad present or birthday gift that you've had or birthday experience.
So it was actually a good gift, but like the actual experience, and I'm going to tell you a story and how it happened, wasn't good. So anyway, 21, big old 21st birthday, right? And I get most amazing, lovely gift. We're going to Paris. And I'm like, wow, I've never been to Paris before. Like,
shit present.
No, it's not.
Paris.
It's really
Paris.
Going to Paris. And I was like, wow, I've never been to Paris before. I think he'd given it to me slightly before my birthday because he was like, look, I know that you would be annoyed if I told you like the day before and then you didn't like buy clothes for it.
Oh, he knew so well, didn't he? Knew so well.
Shut up. But he was like, right, I'm going to tell you so that if you want to like buy anything for it. And obviously I'd planned all my outfits like for Paris. Like it's going to be like amazing. Can't wait. So we were going the weekend of my birthday. So my birthday was like midweek. And then the Friday I'd planned like this really big night out with all of my friends. We were going to Faces in Essex. Do you know Faces? Babe?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Anyway, so we've booked that. And we're going to Paris on the Sunday. So it's like 2 days before. Wake up the next morning. I'm now like a bit hungover, packing, blah, blah, blah. I was meant to see him the next night. Rang him, are you ready? Like, I've got to pick you up, get your cases and stuff. Go to his house, pick him up. He gets in the car and he looks very, very scared. And I was like, are you okay? What's wrong? And he was like, I don't know how to tell you this. And I was like, what? He said, so obviously like we went out last night. I was like, yeah. And he said, I used my passport to get into Faces and I can't find it. And I was like, are you taking the piss? He was like, no, I've been on the phone to them all day. Like I think he even went there. And I was like, my whole birthday trip is ruined. I've bought all these clothes for nothing. I've bought red berets. Not
the red berets.
The red beret. I bought red beret.
Red beret.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I bought a beret in every colour, to be honest with you.
Wow. She didn't go, no?
So, well, long story short, I tried not to be annoyed. I was really, really upset about it. He ended up booking this like yacht in London, like instead. So we went somewhere else and it was fine. The next day we come home as normal, whatever. A couple of weeks go by and obviously the situation has passed and he was like, I've got something to tell you. And I was like, what? And he said, I ended up finding my passport lodged in between his gaming chair the day after, like there's the Monday, like when we got back from the yacht. And obviously you can imagine the amount we argued because I was annoyed.
Yeah, I can imagine that one. So that was ruined then, yeah?
All ruined.
It's a shame. I would never do that
A lot of money wasted as well.
I'm sure you wore the red berets around Essex, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I think I wore it to like the pub the next weekend.
She had a way out of it. You still got him, no?
I think you've stolen that one as well.
Yeah, actually. I got an itchy arse a minute. Scratching this crotchless thong. Why the fuck would I take that and wear it?
On that note, where we're talking about my 21st birthday, I don't know whether I want to tell you how old I am. I think I told you I was 27 earlier, so you're all going to figure it out. I'm turning 28 in literally tomorrow.
Yeah, so by the time this podcast comes out, Millie's birthday will be tomorrow on Wednesday.
Oh my God, 28. And guess what, guys? Liam's literally not even going to see me on my birthday. And I think that's just literally bang out of order. So bang out of order.
Millie has this weird thing, like in a family, if you're not with her on like the birthday day, it's like, it's disastrous. Like it's the end of the world. Like
you are like the person I've chosen to do the rest of my life with. And you can't even as little as spend my birthday with me.
Okay, hang on a minute now. So I'm actually filming with DIY SOS in Swansea on the day of Millie's birthday. So
not being funny, DIY SOS, but move it.
Yeah, do you think they think, oh, let's change this the filming schedule and plan now? It's just some girl's birthday. So yeah, that's the reason I'm not making it. But I will be coming in a couple of days later then to spend.
But do you know what I mean? Like a couple of days later, why are you not coming the day after? Why are you not coming that night?
Because I'm busy. I'm going back and forth to London and Wales like 5 times in the next 2 weeks. It's hard, this long distance thing. It's a lot of traveling.
Funniest thing about it is as well, I've never met a Welsh person before I met you, and like, why did I have to meet you? And then like you have to be my boyfriend and you have to live in Wales.
So for your birthday, we're actually going to Hyde Park, aren't we? Winter Wonderland. Place I've never been before. I've been to Cardiff Winter Wonderland. I've been to the shitty one we went to in Berlin.
You've not been to Winter Wonderland in London?
No, I haven't been. So I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, babe, it's going to be so cute. I've asked all of my friends, and because like Liam's coming, we said, why don't we make it a girlfriend and boyfriend day out situation thing?
No, it's about 20 of us going.
There's literally so many of us going.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun. So we're doing that. And I'm also on my actual birthday. Me, my mum, my sister, my cousin and Chloe are all going out for drinks and food.
Very, very nice. Good.
Yeah.
See, even if it wasn't your birthday, I couldn't come anyway because you're spending with the girls.
No, you obviously just join us, obviously.
So you are the big 28 tomorrow. You are popping on. I'm seeing more wrinkles, more black, grey hairs. You are popping on. And I feel like I'm popping on as well. And I'm 25. I know I'm still young, but I feel like my life is just flashing away. It's just going. And like, it frightens me. Like, I say to Millie now and then, it's a bit weird why I have these thoughts, but like, I'll be laying in bed trying to go to sleep. And all of a sudden I just think like, dying. Like, what happens? Like, I know we're just dead, but surely like, I'm here right now doing this podcast and then I'm not. Like, my brain is just not there. Like, what? How is that even possible? And then I worry about everyone else aging, my family aging.
God, how depressing.
I know, I want us all to live forever.
As you get older, you feel like you're running out of time. And I'm sitting here having to go, like, we're mucking about, oh, yeah, when you're 30, we're having kids. But it starts to actually become a bit of a serious thought in your mind. Like, as women grow older, we just get like saggier.
Yeah.
And like, it's sad because as a young woman, we spend our whole like teen and young adult life worrying about the way that we look and like, oh, we got Botox, like, oh, I've got lip filler, oh, I'm worried about my weight and stuff like that. And then when it actually gets to me being 35, 40, I'm going to look back at me now and be like, babe, you literally look insane. Like, why the hell was you ever worrying? Like, at that point, I'm going to be like, I wish I looked like you then. Like, I'm going to look back at photos and be like, wow, you're smashing it.
Smashing it, babe. You look insane. So it is that time of the week again. We're coming towards the end of this episode. So you know what that means. It is time for...
Listeners' Headline.
Yeah, that was good. I think mine was better last week.
Yeah, why was yours better?
I'm an idiot. And like always, this one is highlighted in pink, so that must mean it's for Millie. So Millie, take it away.
This dilemma is from Aisling. Hey, Millie and Liam, love you both so much and the podcast. You're smashing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I have a dilemma. My boyfriend and I have been together for 6 years. He's very loving and just a really nice boy. He often opens Instagram or TikTok beside me, and I can see that his recent searches always have a few attractive women in them. He has never texted another girl while we are together, and I honestly believe he'd never cheat. But after years of me seeing this go on and trying to be okay with it, I eventually voiced my feelings on it and said it was making me feel insecure about my appearance and that I wasn't enough for him. He was so apologetic and couldn't believe that his stupid boy behaviour, as he called it, had made me feel so bad about myself. I still just can't shake the hurt from it and the constant worrying that he wants more, even though he's reassured me that I'm beautiful and he's lucky to have me. Is this normal in a relationship to look at other people online? How would you feel?
How would you feel?
I think that it depends who they are. Are they like famous, like, you know, like celebrities for starters? Are they like, I don't know, OnlyFans girls? That would like piss me off a little bit. Are they people in your area? Like, that would also annoy me if he was like searching like girls that I knew, like, and he thought they were
I think if it's
attractive.
famous people, like more than likely he's not gonna like pull them, or he's never gonna meet them, or like. So I think like he might just be fascinated by, or he might be a celebrity crush.
Yeah, because do you remember when you was like following all of those like women models and like women actresses after we come off the show and it went on in the press? Remember that?
No, movie stars and stuff like that.
So Aisling, I can actually relate to you because not only did I didn't see it on his phone, but I saw it in a press article that my boyfriend was following female influencers, models, celebrities. And it literally was like actually so embarrassing. So
all right, well, you've done plenty of stuff. Do you want me to go there as well?
Go on.
Men with their tops off and stuff. And I had to put a call.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. Both can play that game if you want. Yeah.
The one actually like doing it because his top was off. He was like, I knew him. I knew him.
Yeah.
Okay, but what we're saying is that it can be innocent and it can be harmless, but I suppose...
Well, he reassured her, didn't he? And he was like sort of understanding and apologetic, so...
Yeah. Next one.
This dilemma is from Ella. Dear Liam and Millie, first of all, I'm obsessed with the podcast. You both genuinely make me laugh so much. I love you both. Thank you, Ella.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm 24 and I've been dating my boyfriend, James, for about 9 months now. He's 40 and Ella's 24. I know that's quite the gap, but I promise it's not as weird as it sounds. He's funny, he's kind, and he's nothing like the guys my age who only seem interested in playing FIFA and ghosting people for weeks.
Oh, burn.
Lately, I've started to feel really insecure about the age difference. Like, when we're out, I notice people are giving us the look. You know, the side eye where you can practically hear them thinking, is that her dad? And then there's social media. His friends are all posting pictures of their kids and in nice suburban gardens, while my mates are still posting drunk selfies from a night out. It's like we're from two completely different planets. James says it doesn't bother him, and he's amazing at reassuring me, but I can't help but feeling this pressure. I want to be okay with it, but am I overthinking? Or do you think there's something deeper going on here? Please help. Lots of love, Ella. Well, my dad's 14 years older than my mother. So that's probably, is that the same? So this age gap here is 16 years. A bit more. Yeah. But obviously that was years ago. I think it was a bit different back then. And they've been together for like 30 odd years and got 2 kids together. So it's obviously worked out fine.
Yeah.
My dad has always looked young as well. So that's kind of helped. But look, if you love the man and he loves you, then, you know, that's what it is, isn't it? Love isn't always black and white and simple. It's a bit complicated. And, you know, I think everyone else.
Yeah, I think as well, like, who cares what you and your mates and his mates are doing? Like, just do you. Do you two as a couple. And if you're getting on and everything's like fine between the two of you, then that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, but if it works, it works. Don't worry about other people. And I hope things work out for you, Ella. And thanks for listening to the podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, guys. That is it for this week. Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Liam and Millie Podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really means the world to us. And keep writing in. We want to hear your dilemmas, your love stories and whatnot. Keep writing in to us on liamandmillie@sonymusic.com.
We'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
See you next week.
Liam and Millie is a Sony Music Entertainment production.